Oreo. He was my best friend. I've been close with pets before, but the bond we shared was incredible. When we first met, he was living at the SPCA. Nobody was taking him home as he was considered a senior and had special needs. With no teeth, he was on a strict diet. He was out in the middle of the cat room, a little under head height, sitting casually on a post, no doubt just expecting me to pass him by as others had done before. When I started paying him attention, he head-butted my hat clear off my head. The decision was made. He would be my new owner. We became fast friends, and over time I was becoming more and more irritable. He became a good cuddler, doing his best to cheer me up. I started getting really ill, headaches so bad I was throwing up, and one time I woke up in pain at the bottom of the stairs at work. I had passed out and fallen. Around this time, he had also developed the odd routine of sleeping on my pillow, spooning my head. But not casually. He would hold me tight. His warmth and purrs became the only way I could have a great sleep. I didn't know then that he just didn't have the words to tell me that I was dying. Coming home from work late every night, I was sure to be greeted by Oreo on the stairs. He was like a dog that way. We became inseparable, always together. He would sit next to me on the couch, leaning with all his weight on me, and sometimes even pushing against me with his legs. Eventually, the headaches got to the point of specialist doctors, and it was discovered that I had a brain tumor. But not just any tumor. It was about the size of a baseball and had been there for most of my life. It had crushed my left eye, and that is where the pain was coming from. I had surgery shortly after the discovery and was away for about 10 days between the hospital and where I stayed afterwards to heal up. When I returned, Oreo did something new. He checked on my head as he had done previously, and then he slept on my pillow next to my head, leaning into me. Not draped on, holding tight. And this is how things remained. Oreo got sick, and he dropped weight rapidly. He went to the vet, no expenses spared, and made a pretty good start to recovery. He was regaining his strength and playing more. He was happy. One morning, he was not his smiley self, so I scooped him up in my arms, and we walked around the garden. He was on his back like a baby, purring loudly. It was damp and overcast. The sun started to peek through the clouds, so we found a sunbeam to stand in. His black fur warmed up quickly, and we just stood there enjoying it. He reached up and he brushed my face with his paw, looking right into my eyes. He put his head back and he was gone. We stayed out in the sun for a long time after. I like to think that his last gesture of touching my face was his way of saying that it was okay, that his work was done. I pride myself on the care of my animals. And this was the day that I realized that it goes both ways. They do their best job of looking after me, and all this time I had hardly been aware. He was wrong though, it wasn't okay. I need him now more than ever, and I know how selfish of me that is. People tell me that he is happy in kitty heaven. I don't believe in it. But if there is one, that is where I want to be.